Hello everyone. Yesterday we completed the 4824 RTG challenge. 24 because we already had them. Those were the RTGs on the base before I started the 4800 nanocarbon alloy challenge, right? And that was mostly to show that, you can build things with thousands of resources, even something as complicated as nanocarbon alloy, right? Um, I haven't checked yet. Maybe I will do that during the game today if there is a new Twitch stream. I forgot. I apologize. And if there is, then I will take a look at that afterwards. But today I want to run some tests because when the system era releases the next patch, I'm going to start a new save game, and I want a new base setup and a new challenge as well, right? We're not going to do 1007 shelters, 342 solar arrays, or 4824 RTGs, right? Those are done. We need to come up with something new. Um, if you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and click the bell icon. Just subscribing is not sufficient. You need the bell icon to actually get the notification either in-app or via email. And I stream every day, and I only play on stream, right? I'm preloading the game while we're talking here. There is no staging behind the scenes, right? I never play offline, right? So whatever happens, you guys can actually see what I did and how things happened. There's always a video record of it, right? So you guys were able to see how I built the nanocarbon, right? How I got the lithium, and then how I built all those RTGs. That said, I do believe that the RTGs are breaking my sound. I believe the game has a certain amount of sound sources that it can support, and anything that goes beyond that, the game doesn't handle very well. Um, it looks like the game has loaded. Let's get into it. I see it on OBS. Let's see. Oh, we have that one fox. Hello, Retro Gaming. Hello, that one fox. I'm so happy that you're here. Let me show you the 4824 RTGs. You seeing this? This is pretty crazy, huh? 4824. 24 because we had those already. We had 24 RTGs before we got started. I hope I won't die here. There's a little bit of crunchies. And that for that one fox. Here's the number. It cuts the one off, so it's 19,296, and it cuts the zero off there a little bit as well. 19,296. No one has ever done something like this before. It's a true world record, and I'm glad that you joined. Today, so we don't have anything else to do until the patch hits. I'm going on vacation on Friday, so I will be out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including Monday. So I have some pre-recorded stuff for you guys where I did the chasing signals, right? The Wanderer mission. And so today I'm just going to go play on Basinia a little bit and run some tests. Because for my next base setup, I haven't really figured out what I want to do. So I did the base on top of a gateway. That's really nice. Works very well. I actually like it because these colors here, they come kind of through, right? So that's very neat. And I really like the color scheme as well. This is Nova's center on the left, and this is Nova's first layer on the right. I'm getting a ton of sticky feed. So let's see, what do we have here? We have, what is this thing? A medium T platform. Yeah, we don't need that one. Yeah, not super sure. One thing that I wanted to do is go into Twitch real quick. And see if Joe released anything new. "18 days ago." Yeah, no, nothing new. 18 days ago. There's unfortunately nothing. So we are just going to grab our stuff here and going to Basinia, where I will do some shenanigans. We're going to the North Pole Gateway, and I wanted to check the power on the solar array. Basinia is the purple one. There's a distinct lack of purple in the skies. Look at this atmosphere of Basinia. Crazy. So, I don't know where the North Pole would be. There would be, of course, a gateway there. Maybe I should just go to my base here and then find the North Pole, right? That might be a possibility here. How would we do this? So, we need a couple of things. For one, I think we need the VTOL. This should be the VTOL. And we also need some hydrogenes for the VTOL. And I think I brought back... Oh, I thought I had the medium printer. I took it from here. I must have just printed it. But there was somewhere a small printer as well. Let's see, this guy here. This one was from Basinia. This seed of Basinia is really crazy. So if we want to print something, we can print it. Also have the RTG here. What are you? You are a a winch. We can play with the winch as well. Let me see here. I need... This is the landing platform. Okay, that's what I will take with me. What are you? A winch and a splitter. Yeah, they are sort of phase 2. After we have a landing pad established, we do phase 2. So step 1, compass. Let's see, where is north? I can't see nothing. North is sort of over here. This is not the North Pole, is it? Dude, look at this seat. It's like crazy. No, it's not the North Pole. Alright, so we'll fly to the North Pole, slap a gate, what is it called? A landing pad on it. And then we'll relocate the shuttle. You know, that's a good way to die. Pushing the wrong button on the VTOL, where you exited in mid-air, that's a really good way to kill yourself. Alright, so we are here, there's the gateway. And now I wanted to press this button, we go north. I wish pushing forward twice would engage the faster speed. So I want to validate the hypothesis that the North Pole always gets solar. Maybe it's the South Pole. I don't know. You could try both. But there's a gateway coming up. I am, of course, always looking on the ground, because you never know when you get lucky. Alright, so hold on, Steve. Is this the North Pole? Yes. Yes, indeed, this is the North Pole. I don't know how this work. My boss. Say thank you. Danskis. Alright, so this is the North Pole. What did we want to do on the North Pole? I think I wanted to do not that. I could have brought like the what the fizzledy fuzzledy fizzledy bug. What the heck is going on here? Might have to get more soil, which is no problem. I mean, for the test, we may need to not fill in everything. Why not? You know, we have the capabilities. Might as well use them. Is there like somewhere where I could harvest soil real quick? Like really casually harvest some soil. This looks a good soil harvesting place. I don't want the organic that comes from the soil. Just going to put a little bit of soil here. Build out this base of it. The landing pad there. How do I the package? I could just kill myself. What is this for? I need that. So the idea is that we do the same thing in the new save. Well, not exactly the same thing, because I already promised you guys I don't want a base on the gateway. Trying to go forward with mild success. I want to make another gateway base. I don't think we need that. Look, this is also a pretty cool effect, to be honest. But it is a little bit disorienting, you know, when you have this thing going on constantly. Let's get just a little bit more soil. Actually, I will fill it up because I might want to make what is the thing called? A leveling block and see how I definitely want to make a leveling. See how the leveling block behaves. On that North Pole. Could have brought a salt canister too. I was just actually remembering that I dreamt of bringing a salt canister. Then I forgot. So easy peasy, right? This is how you make a base. Well, when you have the VTOL. In the beginning, you have to do the base manually. Now I can just casually land here. No problemo at all. There's a hole here somewhere, right? Yeah, I think we would need to activate it, otherwise it might be a little bit disorienting. This blue light is a little much. But this blue light is a little much. Of course we don't have a color because this is just a test here. Okay, so step one, we put this guy down here. And then I have a beacon here somewhere. How do I access the beacon the best way? I would have to turn this off here real quick. Packager, perfect. So, how do we want to do this? Like, so maybe, I don't know, maybe towards this side. This was sort of my first setup as well. But when it's activated, it actually has lines, so you can really center it well once it's activated. Right? And then we put the beacon just here. And it will give the beacon a color too, I don't know. Maybe give it... purple should be fine. Good enough, Steve. Purple should be fine. And then, is there like a way to murder myself real quick? I don't know if there's a good way of murdering myself. I mean, I could just jump down here, but it's a little bit too murderous for what I'm trying to do. I would like my stuff to be up here. Hold on. So how much stuff do we have? We have quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, this is quickly joining me. No problemo. So we have this guy here. By the way, that doesn't work on the if I start, doesn't work. Just in case you guys were interested in that. I will put this guy to the side here for now. And then I can take this guy here, this guy here, and then this guy here maybe. Wow, that worked. And then I will put some things here. Right? So I'm completely naked. Yeetus! That happened. And I'm not even going to leave this thing. I'm just going to go take off, but unfortunately I took off into, not into orbit, but into the... Hey Colton! What are you testing? I want to know the behavior of solar on the poles. Why can't I click on this? There. And we should have something on the side here somewhere. There should be a purple beacon somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side? Oh yeah, it's on the other side. There you go. So hopefully my death didn't let any of the items disappear. Excellent. So we take this and this, and this and this, and this, this and this. We are in perfect shape here. I push this down, I push this down, I push this down. I just need to make sure this is turned off. Yep, perfect. And then I pick up this guy. Beautiful. And then we just need to do, where's packages? Oh, I absolutely hate that it like redoes those things. Actually, I want to try a leveling block. That is true. That was one of the tests. Leveling block. So we now have a leveling block. It doesn't allow me to do... Wow. It's so persistent. Alright. This goes here. The empty one. Thankfully you don't lose this. It stays there. So let's see. Do I have this active or not? Turned on. Unfortunately you can't see if it's active really. So one thing that I wanted to test is how does the leveling block behave here? It does behave very well, I think. So let's take this guy. You can't really turn it. I mean, you turn the block, but this is what it will do. So it does a perfect... Why is it purple? That is interesting. That is interesting. Does it even have like... Hold on, I can't see nothing. Is there like a... Is this a shadow or is this is a shadow, right? Yeah, okay, this is the shadow of this spaceship. Let's move the spaceship out of the way a little bit. Yeah, this is the shadow of the spaceship. I don't know why it's making purple there all of a sudden. It's kind of interesting. Never really used it that much. So this guy goes on here, just in case. Wow. So I just checked, there is no Twitch stream from Joe. So on the North Pole, we were told there will always be solar. Is that true? I don't know. Let's put it here maybe. And we can observe it. Does it need to be oh, dear Lord. Does it need to be connected to anything? I am confused. Why is it saying 0? Do I need to connect it to something? Unfortunately, I don't necessarily have a whole lot of things to connect it to. But it doesn't seem that the solar is getting sun. So one of my friends made an Astroneer horror building and I played on it and my gosh, I literally got scared. Nice. Nice. This thing is not producing any power. I was told on the poles there would be always solar power. I don't necessarily see this. I mean, there's sun now. Don't you want to do some sun stuff? Or maybe I need to put them sideways on something? I don't know. But there's the sun. There's the solar panel. So the sun got up there. It's going over here. Is this the wrong pole? Do we need to be on the South Pole? How did your day go? Oh, it was fine. Work. There was a lot of work because yesterday was a holiday, right? Maybe I need to position it sideways. Maybe that's the trick. It has to be sideways sometimes. Hold on, Skis. I want you here. Yeah, now it's tracking. Shouldn't it have a cable? Yeah, it does have a cable. Yeah, so it makes 7 power. And it's tracking the sound. I don't know how poles and solar works. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out by trial and error. We'll see once it doesn't produce power anymore. It will just simply go away. Maybe the sun never sets on the North Pole, and then you can just make a bunch of solar arrays. It's actually pretty cool that it just hangs there. That's pretty neat. It's still producing power and it's still producing 7 power. How much power is it supposed to be producing? 14 units. 14 units is 7 is half of 14. Why is that happening? Is there like sun low? That is what that means. Okay, sun low. So it means half. It was kind of good looking. We should take some screenshots. Imagine I run out of hydrogen. That's a distinct possibility. I only had like a quarter left. So now it's producing no power. However, what we could do is we could simply make more solar panels. So let's watch this a little bit. Maybe the sun just goes in a circle. That's what they mean when they say that the poles have infinite solar. How was your day, Colton? You guys had off yesterday, right? Yesterday was a holiday? I'm pretty sure school was closed. I don't know why we can't hear the sound anymore. That is a little bit freaky. Can I land on this guy? Oh shoot. Almost killed myself there. To be honest, there's nothing really that exciting here. Maybe this is a good screenshot. Alright, back to the experiment. Oh, there's my body still down there. So there's nothing on it. I need to activate it once for it to despawn. There's nothing on it. What? There's nothing on it. It should despawn maybe. Can I fly through this? No, because the detail cannot fly through this either. It's locked. So maybe that's what they are saying, unless you have a mountain. Oh, let's try the mountain. Hold on. Do I get solar here? Yes. I mean, we could go a little bit higher too. So that's what we would need to do. We would need to have multiple solar panels, and some of them would get power. But basically, I think what will happen is that the sun will just go in a circle around the North Pole. That is my idea. It was good. Literally had another fight today, even though it only lasted 5 seconds. And yes, we didn't go to school yesterday. Yeah, I figured. Cool. So maybe that's what they mean, that the solar has to be at an angle, like so. Right? Because if I just take this guy and put it down here, there will be no solar. See? I mean, that would be nice if that would work, because the sun is there, the solar panel is there, but hello. How about if I put it up here? Does that make a difference? Maybe it is the height? No, because the solar panel isn't tracking anymore. And the sun is clearly over there. So the sun is there, but you don't get power from this location. Yeah, no power. So you would have to sort of put the solar panels on the sun. Which is okay, because they willfully sort of orient themselves. Yeah, see? That gives power. So the solar panels, I think that is confirmed, they need to be sideways. That's almost certain. That the solar panels need to be sideways. And they will eventually lose power, because maybe you can make do with two solar panels, I don't know. Because the sun goes in a circle around the pole. Right? So the sun goes, and interesting enough, the North Pole was on the bottom left when you go into orbit. Right? If we go into orbit real quick. Then our North Pole is there. You see? So it's on the side. North Pole is on the side. So yeah, the North Pole will always get we used up some headers in here. The North Pole will always get sun, but you need to go multiple directions. Maybe you can make do with two. That's a possibility. Or maybe you need more. I would like to see a power item that actually exists today that you have to spin a wheel or something and it would create electricity. Yeah, or maybe you can put the snail in it and the snail runs like a hamster wheel. So I don't know if maybe two will give continuous power. That is something that we could test. Right? If we have two of them, is that already sufficient for continuous power? I think it might be because this guy is now tracking the sun over here. And once it stops tracking the sun, maybe the next one will kick in on this side, on the opposing side. I don't know how this works. Positioning those is also a major pain in the neck, I have to say. See, it's not perfect. Sort of have to hold it left a little bit. Yeah, now it's looking a little bit better. So it's still tracking the sun. The sun is basically going in a circle around us. The solar panel has to be sideways. Basenia has low sun, so there's that. But we get 7. So another thing that I could test is bring a second solar panel. Right, bring a second solar panel. See if 2 of them are sufficient. To power, right? If this one is still tracking 7 power here. Bye, Retro. Hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later as well, Colton. So this one is tracking. It has full 7, no questions asked. And at some point, I think it will stop tracking. Oh, you know what? I will just move it to the other side to simulate that. So at some point, it will stop tracking. Where it stops giving power. And then I'll move it to the other side and see if that makes a difference. Oh, it's still tracking, to be honest. Does it still give 7? It gives pretty much 7 constant, even though the sun is like at a really bad angle right now. The sun is like almost certain that if I put it on the other side, it will work. Still 7. There's no diminishing of the solar power. I wonder at what point it will actually stop. Now. Alright, let's move it to the other side. Oh, I'm impressed. So we just really need it on 2 sides. I'm not doing anything, I swear to God. I just slammed it in there. 7. Right, so it's now, so we just need 2 sides. We don't need 4 sides. That's good. That's resources. Okay, then I want to maybe get more soil and try and see how high I can go. Here's my soil collection area. Was it here? to go up on the leveling block. How far can I go? That's the next thing that I want to test. There will be probably a limit to the camera, but let's see. And we took the leveling block down, so what happens if I put it back on? Am I still okay? It's going to change the power if I put the leveling block down. We don't fix it. I literally did it twice. Alright. So let's put the leveling block. So this is still generating power. Excellent. Let's put the leveling block back on. Yeah, it merges perfectly. Let's let it run out. And that was it for the leveling block. Should I make two? Maybe not two. So where's my empty order? Good. Let's put this guy on here. I can't even put it. This is like... You see what I'm struggling with? Of course I could use my jetpack, but that's what I'm trying to find out. How to put the leveling block up there. I can't. This is sort of like I would have to fly up. That didn't work. Right, and now I can go further up. Oh. So there is an offset that it will honor. Oh my goodness. Alright. That was it for this leveling block. Obviously this is not... That's not go up. This is not that high yet. Let's see if we... Can I make a leveling block here? That would be kind of cool. With me standing here, right? This is tricky business. That's all I'm going to say. And we turn this on. If we put the leveling block here, it hurt me a little bit. We'll figure this out in just a second. I can't use it, why not? That's interesting. I'm on the leveling block. Excellent. It doesn't allow me to use it. Not while I'm here. Okay. Never mind. This is extremely tricky. This is extremely tricky, I have to say. I get used to it. Alright, this is still not very high, but this is how high I can get. This is how high I can get with 3 leveling blocks. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty high, but not that high. Alright, how far... this one goes in here. From here. How high can I go? So this is high, yeah, granted. It's not nothing. But is it outer space? Not exactly. Why can't you land? It landed. Of course, if I were to exit, I would die. No doubt, right? So we can't do that. But this is not quite outer space yet. So how do I get to outer space? Probably with a ramp. How high can I go? Let's see. I'm just going up, I'm not doing anything else. I think this could be... maybe? So we can go above the clouds. Oh man, Beetle for the win. Okay, this is the maximum height that I can be. I want to say this looks good, but I also want to acknowledge that this is freaking hard. I mean, no doubt about it, this is substantially hard. This is substantially high. It's messing with my camera a little bit. I'm just going down now. I want to see if I will hit the post. I want to know how accurate this thing is. I mean, that would be pretty nice to be on that height. I just don't know if you were to go with a rover, how much would it take to ramp down? That might be a nightmare. So almost exactly, we almost exactly hit it. I mean, we have a little bit of offset. So, you know what? I will actually get a soil canister from Silva and see if I can how far I can build it up. You have a full this one? Okay, cool. Let's see how far I can build it up. And maybe I will make another solar array just to confirm that it makes 24/7 power, if I have only two of them. The winch is for a different project. So let's get some soil and silver, because the getting of the soil is super annoying. I don't want to do it manually anymore. And this is going to be super high, so I need a reliable method. Oh, let's just get some soil. Then we could also possibly put a landing pad there. Try those kind of things. Where's my soul canister here? Yeah, as soon as I have a landing pad up there, then I can do some real good shenanigans. So we go back to Vesenia. The North Pole is on the left. Now Vesenia has to be so far. I am clicking. I hope I have the right planet. Looks like it. And my base is over there. It's far. It's really far. Right, but we have a good base. And I have the soil canister here. Maybe I should have brought more canisters, because this will be annoying. Can I do this? No, for some reason I can't. Well, you know what? I will make a ton of these things. Leveling blocks. One more. So we have quite a few of them. Not really sure how far this will get us. Let's see. It is a little bit dangerous, no doubt about it. It is a little bit dangerous. Oh, we can turn this guy on now. Because we're not getting any oxygen here. This is a struggle, man. This is a struggle. We are high. No doubt about that. We are high. How much hydrogen do I have? Can I still reach this thing? Oh, yeah. Maybe I can even snag one more hydrogen. Excellent. This is something. This is certainly something. What happened? Did it fall? Did I move it? Did I move it? Move it? Yeah, I saw. What the heck will they get? Wow, this is high. Certainly something that I have never done before. So if I die up there, if I die up here, what exactly is going to happen? I mean, definitely the gateway has to be opened because definitely the gateway has to be opened because this thing is sort of in the way. And maybe the center of the gateway is the better way of doing this. Maybe the center of the gateway is sort of the preferred way of doing this. Yep. It ends somewhere up there, so we might need more soil. It's a reality. Gamma beam though is I need more soil anyways, right? What is exactly happening here? Dude, space elevator. Did you guys see that? That worked really nicely. Where's this thing up there? I can't even see. So we need more soil. Oh, soil is right here. Perfect. Oh, I don't have the soil. Okay, hold on. I understand, son. I understand. I understand everything that is happening here. More soil. This can be turned off now while I'm producing the soil. I don't know how many more we need. No idea. Should I leave the canisters here and just take the leveling blocks? How we can turn this guy on again? Maybe take one more hydrazine. I know the hydrazine is going fast in this one, but for science. It's not even rendering. Yeah, that's pretty high. That would be a good height as well, but I think we are in the clouds, so not sure if the clouds move or if they always stay like this. That's a possibility. Let's look. Let's use one here. Let's see what happens. Woo! Why not? Let's see how high we can go. The camera is supposed to. I'm basically spamming. Dude, if I die up here, I don't even know what to do. I'm not sure, and that was a bad one too. I'm not sure what to do if I die up here. Um, I mean, let's see how high we can go, right? Obviously, making that in the center, activating the gateway. That column eventually ends. I don't know if this doesn't render properly or if the end is really up there. But that column eventually ends. I've seen that with the VTOL. And so I want to know if I can build higher than that column. I think I see the ending here. Hold on. Why does it not go away, that thingy? That would make for a great screenshot. How many of those do we have left? Well, 2. No time like the present. I wonder if these clouds move, or if they always are like this. Right? Because then if you have a cloud above your gateway, your north gateway, you're basically hosed, right? Because you will always have that cloud there. Here's where the limit is. So let's see. If I have to, I will bring more. If I have to, I will bring more. No, 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 no. Vito. I'm a little bit nervous, I have to admit. I don't know why my hands are sweaty. I don't know why my hands are sweaty. Why are my hands sweaty? Someone explain that to me. Why is this happening? This is so weird. Wow. That might be atrocious. Alright. I'm next to this thing. That might be a good picture too. How high can I go? Wow. This is the maximum height that I can go. Here's my... I don't even see my thing anymore. It is there. It is definitely there. So my maximum height is higher than this maximum height. Let's build. Let's build more. Woohoo! It doesn't render. It doesn't end there where you guys see it ends. It does not end there. I will do 4 more in the hope that that might be enough. Ah, okay, 5 more. Need to know the limits. Need to know the limits of what is possible. So we have 5 more. Turn this on. So now we need to go up here. It doesn't do the sound anymore for some reason. I don't know why. So it ends right there. But I can build higher, apparently. I can also fly higher. So technically this is like as high as I need to go, really, honestly. But let's see what else we can do. So we are definitely saying hi to outer space at the moment. This is way above the clouds, way above the... I don't even see the column for the gateway anymore. More. I don't know how good of an idea this is. I don't. I honestly don't know how good of an idea this is. It is way high. I'll have to think about this a little bit and see. Okay, my leveling block fell down, but it is, I think, safe to say, I don't know what I did with my leveling block, that maybe this is the maximum height that I can build stuff. First, I can't fly higher. So this is the maximum height that I can build stuff right here. I like that it makes it pink. That is such a nice touch that it makes that pink. So let's try to make a base now. Well, down works really well. There's no doubt about it. Down is working really well. Where did my leveling block go? It went into oblivion somewhere? Doesn't matter. Maybe put these extra leveling blocks over here. Let's try to build a base there. But again, we are height limited, right? There is... I can't go further up. We're not doing leveling blocks anymore. Right? So we are now ready to sort of build the base at that height. And maybe I will take one more hydrazine. Just because I'm chicken. So where did my leveling block go? I kicked it off the peak, and it sort of is nowhere to be found. Oh, hold on, there's my leveling block. Never mind. This is very strange, I have to say. I'm just nervous. Sorry. No. Thank goodness that I brought some extra of the hydrozenos. I mean, this structure cannot be made without the jetpack and some other trickeriness like the oxygen, portable oxygenator, and those kind of things. So this is the maximum height where I can build stuff. But let's put some platforms here and see how that goes. A little bit of a pancake shape, but hey. So, how does this look? Looks okay. I would need to know if I need to get some graphite and pack up the base from downstairs and put it up here. And see if the solar panels still work. So let's get some, like a graphite canister, and pack up some of the stuff and put it on top. Do we see anything unusual? Not necessarily yet. Oh, I accidentally clicked that planet, okay. No problem. Yeah, let's get a graphite canister, pack everything up, take the spaceship up there. I will fly, unpack it, come down. It's interesting, I've never done this before. We also need to refill the hydrogenos here a little bit. Do you have spare hydrogen? Take the entire thing. How full are you? I can't tell. Should be fine. But this structure that we currently have cannot be done without high tech. It does require high tech. Alright, silver over here, Vasina over here. And then my base, there's a bubble in between, so careful not to click on that one. Base is over there. So I know I need to fill you up. Yeah, I know. Okay. Maybe I want to refill these ones as well. Okay, now we want to package up this thing. Actually, you come with me. Oh. This one is almost done, skis. With the solar, to be honest. This one is almost done, skis. Alright, where's the packager thing? Where's my... Did I pick it up already? Okay, cool. Hydrazine. Package. going to package all the things. Okay, now we are autonomous again. How to do this? First package you maybe. And you go up there. Then package you maybe. For you I will need the ship. Oh yeah, and I can't build anymore. That's interesting. It's going to be an interesting test. And package you up as well, I guess. And you go just on here somewhere. So first, I will fly up there. You know what we forgot? We forgot to turn on the hydrazine. Oh yeah, and there's a platform there, right? So I need to go past the platform once it spawns into existence. Let's not make that mistake again. Alright, so we take it from here. Right. I can't sticky heat for some reason. Right, so now put this guy here. Put you here. Gucci. Now how do I get down there again? Oh, just jump to this. Now we take this guy, we go into orbit, not into the solar system view. And it is above now. Beautiful. What's the problem, sir? What is the problem? The problem is I can't build here anymore. On this height, see if I take this guy and I open it, I bet it won't work. Yeah, it doesn't produce any power. I can tell because it's not tilted. Right, so I have to do less than this height to get any power. Hmm. Seven. right? 7 power. And they have the ship and everything is right here. Works perfectly. Okay, perfect. So we have sort of like this capability. There's sticky feet as heck here. I don't know why. It's on my soil. We have sort of this capability. I wouldn't recommend going that high because you can't build. It is, see, I also can't fly. That's my maximum flight height. See? That's my maximum flight height. I can't fly here. So you want to give you a little bit of headroom, right? I'll take a screenshot like so. Maybe this will be cool. There is Glacier to the right. So this is interesting. I mean, it works. No doubt about it. It works. It gives you flat, right? This is a little bit too high, right? Because this is my flight height. This is as high as I can fly. Right, and I bet if I were to try to build up, maybe there's a limit to that as well. Nope. So my flight height, I can't use the leveling block, but I can use this, which is not ideal, right? Because it doesn't give flat stuff. So I can build up. I mean, obviously the shuttle can be here. Let's take the shuttle off and see how that works. Yeah, I can just put the shuttle here. That's fine. The sun is now on the other side, so I need to sort of have. I think the best situation would be to have solar arrays on that pillar. You know, on the pillar. That would be the best situation, to be honest. To have solar on the pillar below. And I think we only need 2 sites. And I don't know how much we need, but we would need, I don't know, like 20, I would say, is a good start. 20 of those is a good start. Fortunately, there is a lot of room, right? And we could do like intermediate platforms, like working platforms. And then we had this here. I just don't know how exciting this is. Would a base like this be exciting for you guys? Because I think it looks pretty... like there's nothing to see, right? You just see outer space. Right, would a base like this be even exciting? I think maybe put it down in the comments down below if you feel this is exciting to you. And our base would of course be here somewhere, right? We could give it some cool colors. Other than that, it would be just soil. This is an interesting thing to have. I mean, other than giving this cool colors, this would be basically it. But this is how it would look like, the base. I'm not sure if this is exciting enough. Is this exciting? Put it in the comments down below. Is this exciting? I mean, we can make this a nice color. I'm already seeing that there's some issues with flatness. It might not be as easy as the gateway base. And I like that there is a bubble like sticking out on the side of the planet. Right? There's a bubble sticking out on the side of the planet. I want to get the leveling block. See if I can play. I don't know where that other leveling block went. It went bye-bye. Oh wow, how the heck did I die there? How the heck did I die? This is like an aerial base, so to say. I opened my backpack and then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I mean, this is a heavy aerial base, no doubt about it, right? Heavy aerial. I think I lost my graphite that I usually have. Because there's no graphite here. Right? No graphite. So... Julio, let's push these guys down. No, not you. Which also reminds me I need some hydrogen. I mean, if you are on that base and someone comes to visit and you disable the landing pad, they can't get to you unless they have like a jetpack or a VTOL. Right? They simply can't get to you unless they have some flying capabilities. This is, by the way, the maximum VTOL height. I'm still pushing up, nothing. Where this guy is working now, I have no idea. I have no idea where this guy is working. Beats me. Why is this guy working? It stopped working before. Now it sort of restarted itself. Can I go further out? Would that allow me to go further out? But at some point you won't even see the solar system anymore. Right? I think at some point it's like there's nothing to see. You just have like nothing, right? So I don't know what you guys think. If this is cool, not so cool. See, now we can basically take this guy, put it here. And we get a readout, right, from this guy. It will be 7. Yep, 7. So the stipulation is if you have 2 of them, you will have infinite power. But at some point it's too high, I feel. It's like there's nothing to see anymore. I mean, thankfully Visenya has Novus. Well, the remaining planets here. You can see the planets really nicely, to be honest. All the time on the North Pole. There's Glacier. There, that's Glacier. I don't know, how long have I been streaming here? No frame drops today, an hour and a half. CPU is at 33, went down to 21 just now because I stopped moving. Stream is looking good. So this is sort of a test. This is silver, by the way. Kalidor, Novus, Atrox. Should be able. Oh, Glacial. Visenya is underneath me, of course. That's all the planets, right? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moon, and then Silver has a moon. You can actually see it right there, where my mouse is. You can actually see it. So that's the entire solar system. This is max build height for that column, but then it turns out I can build here more. And then there is, oh, let's see. See, this is where the stops for the gateway. There's sort of like a beacon sort. You guys can see here, there's the beacon of sort. It stops there. But then you can build a little bit further. And then the building stops there, but when I started building on top of this platform, I was able to. I don't know how interesting this is to you guys. If that's something that looks interesting, hey, Infernal, come to see you falling. Infernal, what do you think? Is this interesting for the next save game? I'm doing some tests. So I have sort of built a spire here, you see, using leveling blocks. And this was sort of, it doesn't render all the way, but it goes all the way to the north gateway, right? So I'm on top of the north gateway, so to say, right? This was the max. See, this is also my max flight height. I can't go further up. This is it. Same with the VTOL. I use the VTOL and I push up. This is the maximum flight. And then, but on top of this thing, I was able to build this thing and this thing. So you can build a little bit on top of this thing. There is sort of like where it started. A little bit not as easy to make this flat as it used to be on the gateway. I feel on the gateway it was a little bit easier. You can see all the planets, but other than that, it's pretty empty, to be honest, because, you know, we are sort of in space. There is Glacier here. I feel like I can almost touch it. And of course, the idea is to use some solar panels, maybe on that spire down below, to get constant power. Unfortunately, on Visenia, power is halved. So I don't know how useful that is. And I feel like I want to touch them. So there is Silva here with the solo. There's Aatrox here, there's Kalidor there. Silva is below us, and then Glacier is right there. And then, of course, Novus is right there. It's our own moon. Is this an interesting base idea? Is that an interesting base idea? I don't know. That's why I did this test. If this is an interesting base idea, I have no idea. What do you think, Inferno? Because I'm like 90 minutes in, I'm going to probably go to sleep pretty soon. I used up quite a bit of hydrazine today. No doubt. No doubt. Used up quite a bit of hydrazine. So maybe the winch experiments we do a little bit tomorrow. Wanted to experiment with the winch and the VTOL, see how that goes. I mean, it's pretty cool view, but then, you know, if you get to the edge, you always sort of see. I mean, from here you see up to the edge, and we can color this in, right? And maybe make this like a dark purple or something. I don't know if there's a black anywhere. This is how the base would look like. There's always this atmospheric halo, right? So, I don't know. How do you like it, Infernal? Is this good or not so good? For the next save. To have the base for the next save. What do you think? Depends on if you can actually expand out or if the limit cuts off the paver due to the curvature. Yeah, that is a good point. You know what we should be doing? We should be bringing the rover up here, right? Yeah, that's a very good point, sir. That is a very good point. We'll do that tomorrow. Test the rover. You know what I will do is I will bring the soil from Silva and we pave down just for test. Because it will take a ton of soil, right? So we'll just put the rover out here somewheres. Test it. This will need 2 solar arrays. I need to test this too. I need to make another solar array. This way. In case I accidentally exit on the wrong side. So we need another solar array, we need the rover with the paver, all the good stuff up here, and we need to pave down and see how that works. And another solar array. I imagine it will take a good minute to pave down there. Glad there's no fall damage while sitting. Actually, we haven't tested what happens if this runs out of hydrazine. I think it will just fall to the ground. It's almost done, skis, so maybe we'll test that tomorrow. It would be a shame if I were to die from that. It would be a real shame if I were to die from that. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, nice. Dude, this is clean. Check this out. Haha! That is so clean. And of course it's still going to attach, right? I hope. We're trying this right now. Oh yeah, baby, this is so clean. Look at this. Beautiful. That's very sharp. So we'll try 2 solar arrays. The stipulation is that they will always have power, right? We don't see that yet. I mean, I would think that yes, but I'm not super sure. Then we need to try the rover as well. Now that I'm about to end the stream, we have like 3 people on. because I'm doing crazy stuff, right? Let's get rid of this. So long shape. I'm getting an expert at this, man. Oh, there's one there. Right, this might be an interesting base, but the gray is of course puke gray, right? That's not great. I mean, it's not puke colored, it's just that I puke when I see it. Puke colored might be, I don't know, baby puke is a little bit yellowish. My neighbor just had a kid. I was holding her, puked all over my shirt. So Inferno, what do you think? Copper drop. Is this an idea for a base? Copper drop. I mean, you get to see this all the time. That might be interesting. I don't know how. I wish this would look a little bit better here. Honestly, I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be, but that pixelated stuff is not so great. Did you see me die, by the way? I fell, and then I had to take the VTOL because I spawned up there in the shuttle. Did you see me when I died? That was epic. And you know what? The unfortunately the planets don't look that great, right? If the planets would look a little bit better, especially Novas here, then it would look overall really good. But this is sort of like low res background, right? Low res background. I don't know if that's a thing. If that's a thing. You missed it? That was epic. I was falling, I was actually flying. And then I was opening my backpack. Yeah, and it disables my look, no fly when backpack open. Oh, okay, so spacebar no worky when backpack open. X worky. Right? Basically I was flying and opened my backpack, and that was the end of me. Space not working when backpack open. This is, by the way, the max height, flight height, right? This is why I can't go further, because this is the highest you can fly. I mean, it's interesting concept, you know, interesting concept. And of course, this is also the furthest that I can be away from Vesania while still being on Vesania. And you guys can actually see that some of the terrain is spawning in. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Okay. Some of the terrain is spawning in, but not all of it. There's definitely a limit to the spawnings. This is the gateway down there. And the gateway has soil on top, but it doesn't render at the moment. Then there is the pillar that I built from the gateway. It renders up to there. There's sort of like a render distance. It renders up to there. Then something over there gets rendered. Not super sure what that is. There's a little bit of forest and plants being rendered there. And that's about it. So it's sort of an interesting concept. Right, so tomorrow we'll bring another solar array to confirm that if you have it on both sides, that's enough. and we are going to take the rover up here. I need to bring the soil, which reminds me, then we need to leave this here. This thingy needs to be somewhere here. And by the way, on silver you only get half power. This is 7, so that's a reality. I mean, on Vasinia you get only half power. If this would be higher res, right, it would make, I would say definitely good idea, but this low res pixelated monkey poo poo, it's too bad that it's not good quality. Yeah, it looks small, right? This is the max height flight. The max flight height that you can have. I can't fly higher. This is it. This is it. And you see the planets really nicely, but unfortunately this is sort of low res pixelated monkey poo poo. So it's not like a super great background. Interesting enough, there's wind animated up here. There was a little bit of wind. So this is Silva here with the solo. This is Glacial here in the background. That's Novus to the side. This is Atrox and this is Kalidor. And then you have Vesenia below us. Makes for a good photo ops, you know. All right, I think I will just go to sleep in the ship now. Take a nap, and see you guys tomorrow. It's just some tests that I'm running, right? I'm even a little bit higher. Oh, you know, that was the max flight height that the leveling block works. The leveling block keeps working. If you keep using it, you just can't fly. You need to be on a platform to use the leveling block. So we are okay. This could be the height that we make the base. Right? But you're absolutely right. We need to bring the rover here and see what happens. What else we can do with this thing? It's just testing stuffs. So this is it for today. I'll just go and take a nap here. Thanks so much everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. There's a new message. What about some patches in the future releasing artificial gravity objects for construction, your own plans, outer space? That would be nice, man. Don't get me started, man. Joe admitted that the VTOL and the hoverboard were player suggestions. So if they are player suggestions, what else is on the roadmap, right? If we are sort of at player suggestions at this point, did we run out of roadmap? I don't know, right? That is interesting. I have no idea, Infernal. I checked Twitch. There's nothing on Twitch yet, right? So we have to see what Joe comes up with. It is definitely September, right? It is undoubtedly it is September. We don't know what the next patch will have, right? So we have to see what happens. For everyone that is still on, and we have 4 people watching now, I never play off stream, right? I never play off stream. I always start a new save game when a new patch is released. So this save that you guys are seeing is 2.5 months old. As soon as System Error releases a new patch, I start a new save, right? Everything I do is always visible on YouTube. You can see everything, right? And we have a couple of ideas of things that we can try out. This is the testing phase to see what we can do in the future, right? I stream every day. I never play offline. If you guys are interested in getting a notification when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon is necessary, otherwise you won't get the notification that I started streaming. That's it for today. See you guys tomorrow.